We'll send you out to L.A. right now. Brian Seaman, Jim Jackson on the call.
In this league for 20-plus years, doing whatever he wants. And we'll talk more about him.
Which allowed his game to grow to what we saw last year by leading the team in scoring.
Zoo goes against Zach Collins, who also signed an extension last month for the Spurs. Kind of game-tying basket that would send the game into overtime. And misses both of them. Song remains the same. Spurs out in front. Clippers looking for their first shot. Bounces into Zoo. Nice. Goes away from Wembanyama using that left hand.
Yeah, but the pace, I like it. But what Zoo does so well is not only run the court, but seal his man inside to get that easy layup.
Johnson misses. And Zoo
is an easy two for Shohan, but because the pass was behind him, they had to take it out of bounds. And honestly, they don't get a basket out of it, so good for the Clippers.
Russ into the paint, strong drive, block from behind. Zoo recovers. And he feels his presence. They kick it back outside to Leonard to the corner for three, and he continues to smolder from above the arc. Collins finally healthy. There's been a lot of potential for him. He showed it out last year to close the season, got rewarded, throws it away right there. Zoo, look out below. And the Clippers off to the races, and another timeout for San Antonio midway through the first quarter. Another steal for the Clippers. That's 6. George on the wing, transition three, holds the finish, no rebound, batted up and in by Ivica Zubac.
You know,
he is a marvel. George, whistle. Moving screen on Ivica Zubac. Jones comes over for the double, 4 to shoot. Leonard is aware. From the wing to the lane, spoon feeds Zoo. Feathery floater settles in for Ivica Zubac.
Bly was able to once again size up his defender. 2 dribbles, get to the middle of the lane. A little bit off balance, but still soft touch.
Drive by Vassell. A lot of contact inside by Zoo. Give him one more on the house. I like how he shortened it to Wemby to close out his report. Yeah. That's a vet move. That's a vet move.
Hey, Pat, way to throw Brian under the bus, too. I like that.
I think it was Brian Shaw. And I'll just say, probably not going to be a playoff team. I'm not underestimating them. Obviously, Wembanyama is going to be a star. But you let them be kind of the growing pains.
Vince run that way, and we don't have it. You can put maybe a little bit more pressure on Wemby to have to do his thing like this.
I noticed you're shortening it up too. Another 3. He's 12 for 19 on the season. Clippers out in front 63-37. Keldon Johnson unable to cash in. Clippers get the rebound. Talked about kind of growing as players, not just on the floor, but in that locker room and being the example. Nice pass inside to Zoo, surrounded by a trio of defenders. Whistle, foul.
3-zone. And as a player, young player, assuming that responsibility, some can absorb it a lot. But you do need a voice in the locker room that can transfer to be a voice on the court that the coaches trust and that much of the players trust. Which now forced him to have to put it on the deck. And then ultimately it was a turnover for San Antonio. But those are the little things as he grows.
But he was very emotional on draft night. Even though it was a foregone conclusion that he was the #1 overall pick, he was emotional on draft night.
First joined the Spurs, he said he had to learn how to be a lockdown defender because there was Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker. Wembanyama comes into this team, and there's no Tim, there's no Manu, there's no Tony.
Clippers up comfortably right now, 72-43. Keldon Johnson contested 3, no. Whistle, loose ball foul against the Clippers. Back-to-back. Not sure how the Clippers are going to handle that. Tuesday, Wednesday. Collins inside. Better luck next time, says Ivica Zubac, and the ball just tumbles out of bounds.
On the pursuit on the backside, zone defense once again for the Clippers.
Now that is a big-time bucket for Ivica Zubac. Goes right at Wembanyama. Looking down on Vassell, draws the double from Jetty Osmond. Leonard contested 3 late in the clock. Also loose ball foul against San Antonio.
When he got to there from the ABA.
And Zoo with the first of 2 misses short.
Toledo, Detroit Pistons came down and played at University of Toledo, and they played the Milwaukee Bucks. You know, he has a favorite restaurant in Santa Monica, Via Veneto, that he goes to on Main Street. Takes his team and gets his wine.
There's a Qdoba that I go by right over there too.